Have you ever wondered how a billionaire moves, say, $1 billion from New York to Singapore? It's not as simple as a quick bank transfer like the rest of us might do. For the ultra-wealthy, moving massive sums of money across borders is a complex, highly structured process, and it's all about staying on the right side of the law. First off, governments are watching. They keep a close eye on international money flows to stop things like fraud and tax evasion. Because of this, billionaires don't just hit send on their banking app. They rely on a whole ecosystem of specialized financial services built just for them. One of the most common methods is through private banking. Think of giant global banks like UBS or JP Morgan Chase. They offer exclusive wealth management services for their richest clients. These banks have branches all over the world, creating a seamless network. Instead of going through a standard transfer, a dedicated relationship manager personally handles the transaction, coordinating between different financial centers to make sure everything moves securely and efficiently. Then there's SWIFT, the global interbank payment network. You've probably heard of it. SWIFT connects thousands of banks worldwide, allowing them to send secure financial messages to each other. When billions of dollars need to change hands between countries, the instructions almost always go through SWIFT. It's like the secure postal service for the world's biggest financial transactions, telling banks where to send the money. Billionaires also use legal structures like trusts, foundations, or holding companies. They might set these up in financially stable countries known for wealth management, like Switzerland or Singapore. By placing their assets into these legal entities, they can manage their global investments more effectively and ensure they're following all the rules. It's about creating an organized, compliant home for their international wealth. Another clever strategy is to move value through investments instead of just cash. Why transfer $1 billion when you can buy $1 billion worth of assets in another country? A billionaire might purchase a company, a portfolio of real estate, or government bonds in a different jurisdiction. This effectively moves their capital by changing its form and location. This is why cities like London and New York are magnets for international investment. Their markets are stable and globally trusted. To manage all this complexity, many wealthy families use what's called a family office. This is a private organization dedicated to managing a single family's finances. They hire teams of lawyers, tax advisors, and investment specialists. Their entire job is to navigate the maze of international regulations and make sure money moves smoothly and legally across the globe. What about newer methods, like cryptocurrency? Some investors are exploring digital assets like Bitcoin. Since they operate on a decentralized blockchain, they can be transferred globally without traditional banks. However, this is still a pretty risky and volatile area. Due to regulatory uncertainty, most billionaires aren't putting all their eggs in the crypto basket. It's more of a small, experimental part of a much larger, diversified strategy. Despite all these sophisticated tools, moving large sums of money is anything but a free-for-all. Financial institutions have to follow strict anti-money laundering laws and transparency standards. Every large transaction is documented, reported, and monitored to ensure it's fully compliant. That's why billionaires rely so heavily on their teams of professional advisors to make sure every single move is legal and transparent. So, the process of moving billions isn't some shadowy, mysterious affair. It's built on a sophisticated financial infrastructure that has been developed over decades. The main difference is that the ultra-wealthy have access to the most specialized and high-level parts of this system. It's not about secrecy, it's about structure. Every capital flow is carefully planned and executed through legal channels managed by experts. This allows them to invest globally, diversify their assets, and maintain financial flexibility, all while playing by the rules of the international financial game. Thanks for watching. If you found this interesting, don't forget to like this video and subscribe for more insights into the world of finance. See you next time.